Greetings, joyful adventurers. Today we are exploring the incredible rebirth of a historic Birmingham pub that sat derelict for over 20 years before a stunning restoration, the Aston Tavern. This Victorian treasure, located just steps from Aston Villa's stadium, has been returned to its former glory. The Aston Tavern traces its roots on Aston Hall Road back to at least 1845. After a fire, the current striking brick building was constructed in 1904. It became a well-known meeting spot for Villa fans over the decades. However, the tavern fell into major disrepair after closing in 1996 and sat abandoned for over 20 years. In 2014, entrepreneurs Michelle and Paul Monahan purchased the crumbling Grade II listed building and led an ambitious restoration. Beautiful Victorian styling has been recreated throughout, while modern amenities like a restaurant, rooms, and special event spaces have been added. The renewed Aston Tavern began welcoming patrons again in August 2014 with the bustling reopening timed with the first Aston Villa home match that season. Fast forward to 2024 and the pub continues thriving, serving the community and Villa supporters. Pubs of Birmingham. We discuss the closures of many iconic Birmingham pubs over the years as times change, making the rescue of vintage buildings like the Aston Tavern all the more meaningful. These restored gathering places preserve the city's history. The rebirth of this 1904 Victorian treasure brings cheer. We welcome all joyful adventurers to visit the renewed landmark tavern. Cheers to preserving Birmingham's past while toasting better days ahead. As we wrap up this look at the magnificent resurrection of the Aston Tavern from derelict ruin to its Victorian glory days reborn, we would love for longtime patrons to share their stories and photographs of this landmark pub through the years. If you celebrated memorable nights out at the Aston Tavern before its 1996 closure or took photos documenting its slow decay, please consider emailing your images and anecdotes to joyfuladventureaudits@gmail.com to aid in preserving its legacy. The Joyful Adventure Audits channel. Our urban exploration channel features over 350 videos exploring fading and emerging pieces of Birmingham's history, from our ever-popular A Lost Pubs of Birmingham and the Lost Cinemas series to probes of abandoned buildings and revived community gems like the Aston Tavern. We welcome all adventurous history lovers to subscribe and dive into Brum's dynamic story with us. Here's to making joyful connections to the past through spaces like the renewed Aston Tavern. Cheers, Brummies near and far. Please share your memories below.